Hey everybody, it's Jess here with Let's Jess, and this is my husband David.
Hey guys.
Welcome to another taste test tournament.
We've done the M&Ms. We've done the Oreos. Tonight, what are we doing, honey?
Doing candy bar taste test.
Candy bar madness is here.
So I apologize for my look here.
Doesn't she look beautiful?
I look beautiful. My glasses on and everything. We're filming this late at night, y'all. And we have kids. And so we look like this at the end of the day. But I'm excited because we have candy bars to taste.
Yay!
So we have been collecting votes on everyone's favorite candy bar because we wanted to rank these in order of votes and actually do a real tournament.
We're 1 versus 4, 2 versus 3.
So we've asked family and friends. We've asked people on Facebook, Instagram, live stream, all the different ways. What's your favorite candy bar? And we've been ranking it. So we have the top 16 here for you. We
tallied them all up, and then we took them and broke them into 4 categories. And then each of those 4 categories, we have the most voted versus the least voted, and then the 2 in the middle versus each other. So this is a legitimate tournament, and it's based on your votes. So it's your fault, whichever one gets to the finals.
Not really, because we're voting on it.
Because we're voting, but you put them where they are.
There.
Yeah.
So we have 8 for you tonight that we're going to narrow down to.
We'll do 8 in part 2, and then as always, we'll get to our final 4, and we'll rank what is our favorite candy bar of all time.
So tonight,
there will be no disagreements whatsoever in this tournament.
If there is, we will break the tie with
paper, rock, scissors.
So tonight, we're going to do 2 categories for you. First of all, we're going to do what we have called the crispy category.
Crispy category. So while she's working on these, the crispy category.
Twix versus whatchamacallit.
And the Kit Kat versus the Heath bar. Now, the reason we're calling them crisp is for that simple reason that the internal of the candy bar is a cookie or a crunchy, natural crisp flavor, and that's the strongest aspect of the candy bar. And so that's the reason we're calling this the crisp category. So we're going to start out with the number 1 seed in this category, which was the Twix candy bar that got the most votes in this category, versus the number 4 seed in this category, which got the least amount of votes, which is the whatchamacallit.
Okay, so the first one is the Twix.
The classic Twix. Cookie with a caramel topping covered in chocolate. So good.
Twix is good. You okay? Okay.
I don't want to get chocolate on the table.
There already is. And then versus
whatchamacallit.
I don't know that I've had one of these at least in a long time.
It's got the same kind of cookie texture as a Twix.
Put your hand down for a second. You guys see that texture there? Has peanuts in there.
What does the wrapper say it all has, honey?
Made with chocolate, peanut flavored crisp, and caramel.
This one has a stronger peanut flavor than the caramel flavor of the Twix.
That's good.
Very good. I haven't had too many of these, but every time I eat one, I'm never disappointed. All right. Honey, Twix or whatchamacallit?
Oh, man, this is actually hard, and I love
too.
Twix.
I haven't had a whatchamacallit in years.
I think that's why, because I've had Twix recently. I haven't had that in forever. Kind of want more of that right now. But I think...
Don't go nostalgic. Go right in this moment. Which one wins? Be honest.
Oh, man. What do you think? I'm on the fence.
I'm so torn here.
I love Twix.
First round. This is the first round. We're screwed.
We've got to hurry through this. It's going to be a 30-minute video.
Yeah.
Twix is like one of my favorite candy bars, but that was really good. I don't know. Right now, I kind of want more of the whatchamacallit, but I think it's because I've had Twix recently.
Yeah.
So...
guys, I'm going whatchamacallit on this.
I agree. I agree for right now.
The number 4 just upset the number 1. Congratulations.
If you haven't had a whatchamacallit, you need to try. It's a little more obscure.
Congratulations, whatchamacallit. You've just advanced into the next round. Guys, we've got an upset right out of the gate. This is insane.
The drama.
All right, now let's move into...
What is it?
We're moving into Kit Kat versus the Heath bar.
This is Lucy's absolute favorite candy bar. And so if there is a tie, I've already said we can defer to Lucy to break the tie. And she loves Kit Kat.
So
we'll see.
So unless the Heath bar is absolutely overwhelming, the Kit Kat's going to win based on Lucy's vote. We're going to let her be the tiebreaker for
If
this.
there's a tie. However,
go ahead and
I
wrap that.
love Heath bars.
I'm going to start here. The classic Kit Kat, the wafer covered in chocolate. This is one of my favorite candy bars. It's simple, but so good. It's such a unique taste. So good. Here's the Heath bar.
That's really good. Heath bars is one of my favorites. I love Heath bar anything. It's just English toffee covered in chocolate.
Definitely crispy. That's really good. I haven't had a Heath bar in a long time.
I love Heath bars.
You start the vote this time, honey.
You guys, Heath bar is in my top candy bar. And pretty much nothing is going to beat that for me. I love Heath bar. So my vote is for the Heath bar.
As much as that Heath bar was delicious, I'm Team Kit Kat. I love Team Kit Kat.
So we already said if there was a tie, I was going to defer to Lucy because her favorite is Kit Kat.
So
I'd rather defer to her than the paper, rock, scissors. So
in this round, congratulations, Kit Kat. You have just advanced. Thank you, Lucy. You have advanced into the next round.
If you guys want to see a taste test with Lucy,
yes,
let us know.
Let us know. We will do that. All right. Okay. Now we're going to move across the way, and we're going to go over to the opposite of crispy, which is the smooth category.
So we're going to have Milky Way versus Zero.
And we're going to have the classic Hershey's chocolate bar versus the Three Musketeers.
Sorry if that's blurry. Okay, so let's start with...
So classic, as we said, these are smooth candy bars. So when you bite into them, there's not a crunch. There's nothing in there that's tough. It's all just bite right through, clean, smooth.
This is so huge. I'm gonna
we're gonna cut them in little pieces. Again, guys, we're doing this in moderation, and
this is like a 20th of a Milky Way.
Yeah.
Milky Way is not one of my favorites. I feel like the texture is so smooth. I need some other sort of texture. It's good.
It's been in my top 3 since I was a kid.
I've tried to eat them. I can't get more than like a fourth of a way through a Milky Way because they're so so sweet.
I could eat a whole Milky Way in 30 seconds. I love Milky Ways.
I really need a different texture or different salty or something else.
But they're going up against the number 4 seed in this category. So you guys put Milky Way at number 1 in smooth. The number 4 seed in the smooth category. Which I honestly, I don't think
this is exciting, you guys. This is the only king size that I've come across that is actually a bar.
1 bar.
It's not 2.
That's amazing. Even the payday's still 1 bar.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
Yeah, the payday's still 1 bar. Yeah, if you're a king size bar, why are you in 2 pieces?
Okay, so Zero is caramel, peanut, and almond nougat covered with white fudge.
Caramel, peanut, and almond nougat. So it's going to have an almond flavor to it. Interesting.
I don't know if it's focusing.
I don't think I've ever had a Zero bar, so this will be my first time.
Oh, it's not focusing for you. I've had it. It's been a long time.
I definitely can taste the almond difference.
It has the crunchy I need. It's very sweet still.
It's very sweet, and I don't like the white chocolate. I prefer just regular chocolate.
I'm going to agree with that. The white chocolate kind of throws me off. I'm not a huge fan of it, so.
Because Halo, as I've said in previous videos, white chocolate needs a different name. It's not chocolate.
Cocoa butter.
Call it something else.
Anyway, I'm going to agree with him. The Milky Way is still better, even though it's not my favorite. The white chocolate is just too, I don't know.
Off-putting.
Like the middle part, but I don't really like it.
I think if that had been covered in chocolate, this would be a lot closer. Real chocolate. So, congratulations, Milky Way. You have advanced into the next part of this round.
All right.
Now, the middle 2, they got your second and third place votes. The original Hershey candy bar versus the Three Musketeers.
Okay, so
classic Hershey chocolate.
Everyone knows what this tastes like.
It's just a smooth melt.
So good. I mean, you can't go wrong with a Hershey bar.
As simple as it is, it's 1 note, but that 1 note is a great note.
And hello, these on a s'more, so good. Although I've heard Reese cups on s'mores are really good too.
Oh, don't do that to me right now. By the way, those of you that said, why are Reese cups not in this competition? They're not a bar. their
Okay.
cups. So,
Three Musketeers is another one to me that's so sweet and there's not a lot of texture difference.
but strangely enough, Three Musketeers has the least amount of a lot of stuff in it. And
you guys know what a Three Musketeers is like.
Yeah. So, and Three Musketeers has a lot less fat in it than other candy bars.
Well, supposedly.
It always says it has so much less fat. That's one of the marketing things they use.
45% less fat.
That's a lot.
Okay.
It's very airy and fluffy.
I'm not loving the flavor. It's kind of strong, rich.
When I was an early teenager, 12 or 13, this was my favorite for a while. Probably because I was just a big fan of the actual book. I love the story of the Three Musketeers.
I don't think I could eat that. It's not, to me, it's not that great.
This is tough.
To me, it's very easy.
So the original Hershey bar for you?
The chocolate part of the Three Musketeers is like too rich or something. It's too sweet. To me, a Hershey bars is just so classic. You can't go wrong with that.
I'm going to agree with her. Hershey bar, you have just advanced into the next round as well. It was a very close one for me on that. So now we're going to go back up to the crispy category. We're going to get these two down to our final one.
We're doing that. Okay.
That's going to get into the final four. We're going to go back to the whatchamacallit, and it's going up against the Kit Kat. So the winner of this will be in the final four in video number 3.
Here's the whatchamacallit.
Here's the whatchamacallit again.
I really like the whatchamacallit.
This is a
That's
dark.
really good.
Hello, this is a dark horse that is doing very well in this race right now.
It's so good. It has the sweet, the salty, the crunchy.
With a hint of peanut butter that makes it so different than the other ones we've had.
I really like it. Okay.
This is almost could have been in the peanut category, but the peanut category, which we're going to do later, is predominantly peanuts, and this one was not. But now Kit Kat, which once again, if it's a tie, Lucy's going to break the tie with the Kit Kat.
I'm sorry. I like the whatchamacallit better.
Really? Why is it better than this? Because this is Kit Kat is just such a classic good taste.
But I like the whatchamacallit because, like I said, it has so many flavors that are working together. The peanut.
The crisp.
Does it have caramel too?
Yeah, a hint of caramel.
It's really good.
It's got like
crunchy.
3 flavors mixed together.
It has a really nice texture. It's not hard. It's
with
not
a smooth
soft.
chocolate.
I really like it. I really like it. That's like my new favorite candy bar, I think.
So whatchamacallit wins?
For me.
Lucy, I love you, but Mommy's right on this one. Congratulations, whatchamacallit. You have just moved into the final 4.
That was so good.
And guys, that officially is our dark horse. That's going to be interesting. So now,
not a lot of people voted for it.
Now, the number 1 and number 2 seed in the smooth category, Milky Way versus Hershey Chocolate. These were the number 1
I don't know if I want another
and the number 2 seed.
This to me is just so sweet.
So there's Milky Way. Nougat, caramel, milk chocolate.
To me, this needs something else. I know a lot of you probably like it.
But again,
I get very sweetened out.
But that's perfect because guess what? It's going against something that has 2 less of this. This has nougat and caramel and chocolate. We're about to eat, and Hershey only has chocolate.
Yeah, but that's a classic. This to me is so sweet. I think that's why I don't like it. It's so sweet.
That's why I do like it, because I'm sweet too.
I can't eat it.
I will say this, though. The chocolate in Hershey is a unique recipe that nobody else copies. It's very different. So this chocolate is not the same chocolate that was on the Milky Way. It's very different.
I still have to go with the regular Hershey bar. It's so good. And I don't like, I've said this like a bunch in this video. I just don't like Milky Ways. They're too sweet for me.
I'm going to stay with who I brought to the dance, and I brought Milky Way. And I brought Milky Way since I was 12 or earlier.
I can't keep losing these rounds.
Well, let's see. Here we go. Dang gummit! All of you guys, Milky Way was the number 2 vote getter of all the candy bars.
Hershey bars got a lot of votes too, though.
Not near as many. Less than half that the Milky Way got.
Well, I'm sorry, everybody.
Milky Way lovers like me, I apologize. Congratulations, Hershey's. You have just advanced into the final 4. So, whatchamacallit and Hershey, you're half of the final four. When we come back in video number 2, we're going into peanut candy bars that are predominantly peanut driven and unique flavored candy bars, which means they have a flavor that is so unique, almost no other candy bar tastes like them.
So what are your favorite of the ones we just tried? Do you agree with us? Do you not? What are your favorite candy
Please
bars?
don't break your computer over this video. We are so sorry if your favorite just got eliminated like mine just did.
Sorry,
But
I
it's
love
okay.
You.
My other.
Hey, you eliminated my favorite, which was the Heath bar.
Your new favorite seems to be whatchamacallit.
It is really good.
My other favorite is on the other side of the bracket. You'll see that when it comes. So, Jessica, what do they do if they like this video?
Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. When you thumbs up a video, it lets us know we need to keep making more like that. So,
Please leave us a comment down below, and like she said, let us know of these candy bars we've tasted tonight, which one was your favorite, and are you happy or sad at our results?
And if you are new and you haven't subscribed, or if you are just been around forever and you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe. It really helps us out. And also it lets you know when we post a new video, which is every single day, but it's different times throughout the day. So make sure you subscribe so you can be notified, and hit that bell too so you can really be notified for when we post new videos.
We love you guys.
This is a perfect night to catch a cold. Turn the full length of your nostrils.